Alright, how's everybody doing? YouTube and Instagram and all that. I gotta talk quiet because of where I'm at today. But this message is kind of or I just wanted to say a couple things. I'm getting tired of the American church, the way the American pastors are doing things, the way the Christian culture is in America. It is not biblical. For example, these churches, you go to ask them for help. If you're lucky, they'll help you one time. They go about and they got programs and this and that, food banks, this and that, right? I don't need any help. I'm just using this for an example. And you go to help, they'll help you one time, and then they just forget all about you. They'll say, "Oh, I'll pray for you," stuff like that. But in the scriptures, if you turn to Matthew 5:42, let me read this real quick. I'm reading out of the New King James Version. It says, "Give to him who asks you, and from him who wants to borrow from you, do not turn away." And then it goes on to say, okay, so basically if someone asks you to borrow something and you have it to give, look out for a brother. There's so many different verses. I'm just using one or two right now. But there's so many different verses in the scriptures that say to help a brother out that's struggling. That it's like to give to people who are asking, stuff like that, and not expect nothing in return. These churches are so ridiculous with the way they do things. It's unbiblical. And then people will, if people ask for help, we're supposed to help them. We're supposed to help the needy. We're supposed to be there for people that are struggling and stuff. And these American churches are just not doing it according to the scriptures. And then you'll get your blue collar clowns in here that say, "Oh, well, we don't want to be taken advantage of, or we don't want to get used, or people are drug addicts, or this or that." Well, let me read another verse for you in Matthew 5. Start at 5:44. It says, "But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven, for he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust." Okay, so basically right here it's saying pray for those who are spitefully use you and who persecute you. As Christians, we are to suffer and we are to mourn with those who mourn, rejoice with those who rejoice. We're supposed to pray for those who persecute us and spitefully use us. So even if somebody comes to you and asks you for help and they're using you, we are to pray for them. We are to still be there for them. And these churches out here, I'm just getting tired of the American culture, the American ways, because it's not biblical. We're mixing our culture with the scriptures, and that's unacceptable. That does not glorify God. And I need these pastors, and I need pastors and men of God that have been called to the ministry to raise up and start doing their job right. Stop following the American culture and start following the scriptures. Start following Christ like you said you were going to. Start following Christ and attending to your flock and glorifying God and doing the things that you're supposed to biblically, or step down out of the pulpit and stop misleading people. Stop misleading them astray. Start helping the brothers in Christ that are in need, because some of us are out in the mission field here in this country that you think are homeless and on drugs. We're out here spreading the gospel, risking our life and sacrificing everything for the gospel, while you guys play it safe behind your church building and your church walls. You need to start getting rid of these programs and these little, "Oh, we got a program for this, we got a setup for this." No, that is not how the scriptures are supposed. That is not what God says in the scriptures. He loves a cheerful giver. He loves this, and He loves us to show love to our brothers. He wants us to be one body. For remember, many members of one body, and we all should be like-minded, and we should all want to glorify Christ in everything we do. We need to stop saying, oh, well, we can help this person, we can't help this person, or we can help this person one time and then send them down the road. That one time may not be enough for that brother to get ahead or to get back on his feet. There's brothers out here that are starving, that can't get a job, that have a job, that's still struggling with things. We need to do better as a church. We need to start following Christ and following what's in the Holy Bible. We need to stop mixing our thoughts and our American beliefs with the scriptures, because they contradict one another. So deny yourself, humble yourself, and start following the scriptures and not the culture of this country. God bless and have a wonderful night.